Jenny used to work as a caregiver in a hospital, taking care of elderly patients who were nearing the end of their lives. However, for a long time, the hospital had treated those elderly patients who had no family to accompany them very harshly. This made kind-hearted Jenny both angry and disappointed. Feeling powerless to change anything, she decided to resign. By chance, she saw a newspaper ad looking for someone to care for an elderly person living in the woods. It was exactly what she was looking for, so she decided to apply. Before heading out, she specifically told her best friend about it. Since the workplace was quite far away and somewhat isolated, her friend urged her to think it through carefully, but Jenny decided she wanted to see it for herself. Once everything was ready, she drove there alone. After a long journey, she finally arrived at an old, worn-down house. Just as she was about to call out to the owner, she noticed a chair nearby rocking back and forth eerily, as if signaling that this house was not ordinary. Seeing no one respond, Jenny went straight inside. The moment she stepped in, she was startled by a vintage statue. Once she calmed down, she began looking around and eventually saw an elderly woman in the backyard trimming a man's hair. At the same time, another man's voice came from behind. He was holding a stack of documents and directly asked Jenny if she had come for the interview. Through their conversation, Jenny learned that the man's name was Jamie. He was a real estate lawyer and the one who had posted the job listing on behalf of the house's owners. Jamie explained that the owners were an elderly couple and that the person Jenny would be caring for was the old man. Jenny introduced herself, and Jamie then recommended her to the elderly woman Mary. But Mary only glanced at Jenny before turning away, seemingly not impressed. Jamie quickly explained that Mary had grown up in the Old South and believed that young women should show respect when meeting someone. Jenny didn't mind, and then asked about the old man. She learned that his name was Charlie and that he had suffered a stroke a month ago, leaving him paralyzed, which was why they were looking for a caregiver.